Okay, MATLAB is installed in the programs file, MATLAB folder, the version folder, and in that we have the bin directory. In that bin directory you have the exe. If you want, you can create a shortcut for it on the desktop, but usually this is the location for it. If you click on this exe, this application, the MATLAB software is loading for you. Once you see this command appear, this is an indication that your MATLAB complete software has been loaded. So this is the screen which appears. This is the usual GUI that comes in front of you. You can see several windows here. Let us start discussing them one by one. The first window you see is called as the command window, and this is the command prompt which I have been discussing in the class previously. At this point we put in the commands. You will see it later on. The second window you see is the Workspace window. Here you will find your data structures. Since we have not given any command, we have not put anything right now into MATLAB, nothing appears here. The moment we start doing some activity here, start giving commands, all the intermediate answers, the variables, they appear here. This is called as the workspace. The third window is your command history. So all the previously used commands will appear here, so that if you want, you can use them again. The fourth window is the current folder. The files in the current folder appears in the current folder view. The path for the current folder is chosen from here. So by default, MATLAB starts in its standard bin directory from where the exe has started. But if you want, you can choose your own path from here. The files, if you have created files on some different drive, different directory, from here you can choose it. So you get the list, you get a list of all the drives and folders to browse and select from appears. I choose desktop and then click OK. So the path here is my desktop, and the files here are present on my desktop. For example, picture 1 JPG, picture 2 JPG, picture 1 JPG, picture 2 JPG. This can be seen. So the files present in the current folder desktop is seen here. So whatever folder you are working, the files will appear here. Now we will see how to put commands at the command prompt. For example, if I want to use a variable and I assign value like this, a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6, you can see in the workspace a and b variable appears and their values also appear. If you click on them, you can view it in a different window. Later on we will see that. Let us do some calculation with it. If I do just write this, I have just written add a and b. The variable ans is automatically generated. The value of a plus b, that is 5 plus 6 is equal to 11, is stored, if you can see, in the workspace. So if you don't assign, it assumes some variable and stores it. So this is this simple. This is command prompt where you just put in command, and one by one you have to put the commands, and the commands will be executed for you. But yesterday what we have seen is that we can create a function where we code a particular function, a particular task, we code and we use that particular function in our script. So we have seen two M files yesterday in the lecture. M files are written for two purposes. One is to either create a script or create a function. So if I click on script, MATLAB provides me with a editor. So yesterday we discussed that we can create a script in Notepad, WordPad or any tool, any text editing tool, but MATLAB is equipped with its own editor. So here you can start typing a script. If I choose to create a function, so basic structure is automatically provided in the editor by MATLAB. So this is the advantage of using the MATLAB editor. If you can see here, the function and the end keywords are already written and the function declaration template is provided to you. That is the square brackets, and you are supposed to write the output argument. In the parenthesis you are supposed to give the input arguments, and here you are supposed to write the function name. So yesterday we have seen the example of a function where we calculated average and it was supposed to return value AV. The input argument was X and the name of the function was average. The first line talks of what this function is doing. So the first line is called as H1, and whatever we write here is called as the help text, and after the help text we have to write the actual code for the function. What I did was I have copied all the contents of the function. This was the function which we have seen here. From here I have copied till here everything, and I have pasted in the editor here. Now first thing which I am trying to do is I created a MATLAB code folder on the desktop. My current path is desktop. On desktop I have this folder, MATLAB code folder, which I will choose and save. So when I click on save, if you can see, it has directly taken the name of the function average.m. So we need not do that. I have to just choose the folder now and I have to click on save. Let me check whether the folder has this file. So if you can see, the file average.m has been saved on my selected path. What we will do is we will try to create the script. So we go to the file menu, new, and we select the script. We will get this blank text editor. From here I will copy the script and I'll paste it in the editor. I'll save the script. Like you see, when we are trying to save the script, it is not asking for any specific name here. So I can give it my name, the name whichever I want. For example, I am giving the name test average. I am giving this name to the script, that the script is to test the average function, and by default it is storing in the directory which I had chosen previously. So if I want the script to call this function, both of them should be in the same directory. So that's why I have chosen the same directory, MATLAB code here. Now I save it. So if we want to cross verify, let's see, the average function is here and the test average script is here. Now we have two options how to execute. From here I can run the command. From here, from this text editor itself, we can run the script. This is one way we can do. I click on this run test average, this button. If I click on this button, it is asking me to change the path, because if you can see we have been in the desktop path. Now it is telling me from desktop enter into the MATLAB code path, because my script as well as my function both are in that path. I will change the